Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
Brewers opening day is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in March 26th at 1:10 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee or check your local listings to watch the game.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
Been listening to you guys for probably a month. It's some change now, and this is one of my favorite radio shows. I'm 24, so like I used to think talk shows was like an old head thing, and y'all got me hooked.
Welcome to Truth Nation.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. And you think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a Bright Focus Foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
Check it out one time.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth. I am the legendary Homer Blow along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
We're inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. Got to say great morning to OG Andrew. What's going on with your family?
Going good, Homer.
All right.
Good morning, OG.
Good morning, Bales.
There you go. 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 There you go.
Okay. You're the only person I'm going to let call me that. Okay, there we go.
All right. You've been given a pass. So
it just comes naturally, though, doesn't it, Andrew?
Rolls off the tongue.
You saw me come in this morning and you said, Bales, how you doing this morning? I was like, I'm good, Andrew. I'm good. See? Rolls off the tongue.
There you go. There you go. There you go. But he's the only one that has permission to use it.
He's the only one.
All right.
Him and Reggie Brown.
So
that's good company.
Yeah. So
y'all know Reggie Brown?
Yeah. Reggie smooth as butter brown.
Smooth as butter.
So it's always Bailey for me. All I get to say is Bailey. It's cool. It's cool. Yesterday evening, I had the pleasure of going to the 25-26 dance series, year 2025-2026 dance series at Impact, which is Marcus Performing Arts Center.
Yeah.
And yesterday evening,
I gotta get back on their list.
Yeah.
Marcus, if you hear me, I need to get back on your list. I was on the list at the other spot. Now I'm at this spot. I need to.
Right.
We need to rejuvenate that.
You're on the list.
I need to be back on their list. They press list.
Yes, absolutely. And they had the ballet production Body Traffic on yesterday evening. And it was a real good production. The first half of it, they were like dancing and giving ode to like the Etta James and all of that. So
I bet that was wonderful.
Yeah. And it was like a 7-person troupe.
Okay.
And when I say that they got in, even the way they started where it was one of the ballet dancers, and she was kind of standing in a still pose while music was playing, and it looked like she just had like a long one of those dresses that you would probably see at the Met Gala.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Be
All
like,
right.
ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna wear that dress? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, fancy, but it's like, so, and it spread out pretty much the whole portion of the stage.
Oh, wow.
And so, she was just standing there. And then when she put her arms down, there were ballet dancers that made the dress.
Oh, wow.
So when I say that part was awesome to watch them transform, so then they kind of all started moving away, and she turned around.
Right.
And so it was a dope production, as well as when they done the James Brown segment. They done a James Brown segment, and when I say again, that all of the ballet dancers were just on point.
Yeah.
And they each had different solos, and then they had some things they done together. So shout out to Body Traffic, part of the 25-26 dance series at Impact Marcus Performing Arts Center. I enjoyed it. Cheryl enjoyed it, so it was a great time.
Nice.
It was a great time.
Nice.
So yeah, make sure you get down there, and then the Wiz is coming up.
Dope. Marcus, I need to get back on your list now.
Yeah, but talk to OG Andrew, because we giving away tickets. I not on our show, but I'm just saying I've been hearing our teammates give away tickets. What you say, OG Andrew?
Listen today at 4 p.m. Dr. Ken's giving some tickets away.
Yep, but they ain't got nothing to do with her and me, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you already got some tickets.
So what? So I got tickets.
Andrew, I need a shout out on.
No, see, you didn't say OG Andrew. I know you got the right to switch.
Well, he got one and I got one.
Right.
Because he's the only person that can call me Bells.
Right.
There it is.
Somebody on the YouTube page call her that so we can go on it. So I can go ahead and make it where it's official.
OG Andrew, can we get a plug on the tickets? Who we got to talk to?
I'll talk to some people for you.
Okay. I just need a pair.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not. It's not a lot. I'm not asking for a lot. Just
right.
fair.
That's it.
That's it.
So we can ease on down.
That's all I'm saying.
To the Marcus Performing Arts Center.
Exactly.
Don't you carry nothing.
But my tickets.
That might be a load. You know what I'm saying?
Just my tickets.
Because we going to ease on down to Impact. He's on that. I can't sing. I just have sounds that come out of my vocal cords. But yeah, so hashtag that part. Shout out to everybody on our YouTube page and Facebook Live and X at 1017 The Truth. Make sure while you're there, you hit the like and subscribe. We're on our way to 7,000 subscribers, and it takes your support. We can do it. We can do it.
It absolutely takes your support, and you know what?
What's that?
Like and subscribe today. If you don't, get some friends. Bring a friend along.
That's right.
Bring a friend or two along. Get some of your friends. We need you to get some friends and go ahead and hit that up. Toon, 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 toon.
How many of us have them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Friend is the word we use. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm about to go into my Houdini.
Okay.
Speaking of our YouTube page, great morning to Ari and Kawanda.
Oh, she in first.
Yes.
Girl, how you doing? You never did say if that was you on the beach down there running from the.
Yeah, Bailey said that was you. You was down there.
I didn't say
and that's
that.
why you were.
Is that Ari and Kawanda running around?
Yeah.
I had another friend down there too. I asked her yesterday if it was her.
Be like, I thought I saw you.
She said no. I was like, you sure? Because
we used the zoom button, we freeze the still shot, and we had OG Andrew zoom in, and be like, that is her. So Venus Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Anita Nicole, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Willie Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Lori Patterson, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Isaac Owen, great morning, love you, appreciate you. But yeah, so Ariane Kawanda, she was, I don't know, like she probably was, because she didn't come in till late. I think that after they released her.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some of those people got rounded up and arrested.
Oh, okay.
So Ariane Kawanda might have got caught up.
What? No, not Ariane Kawanda.
I mean, because she came in late. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think she got caught up though.
You don't think so?
No, I think she was having a little fun, stayed a little late, got in late.
Oh, she had a hangover.
Exactly. I don't think she was out on it. I don't think it was like that. But listen, people were running, but those weren't actually shots being fired. Right. Yeah. They were plastic bottles that they were stepping on to make it sound like just like some folk.
Yeah.
Can't have the real excitement, so you got to create some fake excitement.
Absolutely. And probably
just because they want to clear a section of the beach for themselves. You know how people do.
Absolutely.
You know how your people do.
And I just want to let you know, Ari and Kawanda, I was cheering for you. I was like, run, Kawanda, run! Run, Kawanda! Kawanda, run! To the left, Kawanda, to the left! I'm just saying, because you're irreplaceable.
Exactly.
She was like, what? What did I miss? Well, you missed class. You didn't check in. There was so many people that checked in before you.
Ooh.
And I'm talking about you checked in late.
Well, that was last week, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Or was it Tuesday?
Was it Tuesday?
I believe it was Tuesday.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, she was late.
Ooh.
She was late. And then Ari and Kawanda said, "Oh no, I don't be where y'all cousins be at. I'm Shay Shay Foo Foo too, babe." I can't say it because she put the name that only OG Andrew can say, and Reggie Brown. Okay. So I can't read that part.
Well,
she said you too.
Bales.
Yeah.
Bales.
That part.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I say that, just know that I didn't say it.
Look.
But they listened to my directions and said it on the page. Okay. So now you got to respect it.
Hey, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, girl. Then you probably was on South Beach. There's a restaurant there called the Illuminati. And out back of the Illuminati restaurant.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the other restaurant. Because I'm like, I go there and I can get the steak and the double lobster tail. Yeah.
There's this huge gold statue thing out there. Mm-hmm. And it's encased in gold. It's right there on the beach.
Okay.
And it's beautiful. You can go take pictures and stuff out there. It's amazing. So if y'all ever go, it's, again, you may not want to go in the restaurant, but but it's called the Illuminati. And if you just walk on South Beach by where the restaurant is, you'll see the...
Well, just make sure that Ari and Kawanda... You're like, who's that just ran past me? Run, Kawanda, run! I'm just saying. You just won $5,000!
Hey, she really needed to run there to get her money.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's why she was out there. She was like, hold on. Move, y'all. Get out the way. Get out the way.
You know, we sing that song when we get in my sister's car. Shout out to my sister Thalia. Yes.
Okay.
Me and Kendall do.
Okay.
Because she's that type of driver.
Okay.
She's a great driver. But you can't be in her way.
Yeah, so is Jackie Holton. She's our speed demon of the BlowRadio.com family.
Oh, yeah.
She is the speed demon. But she gets it from her mother. I didn't know that until I had a chance to see her mother driving.
Oh, okay.
And then I understood.
No, my sister does not get it from our mother. She just,
Yeah. Jackie Holton got it from her mom.
Just... So when we get in the car, somehow that song always makes its way on the radio at some point, right? Because they ain't, and then me and Kendall be rolling, and because she's always saying, move,
right?
So we like, move, get out the way. Nothing like a great Ludacris song.
Kawanda said, Ari Kawanda said, see, y'all confused on the day too, and I did say it, and then she did the little, whatever the finger thing is. Yeah, whatever that's called. What is that called?
I don't know.
Okay.
I just see people do it. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so you're a follower, huh? Stacy, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. Is that what that means,
Andrew?
What is it? The T or something?
Clock it.
Okay.
Clock it.
Okay.
All right.
But
What's that mean?
it's a whole lot of late people to be talking about clock it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, you're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM, The Truth. Of course, I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with your girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And there's some updates that we're going to get to as well.
We got some updates.
Yeah, and we got to talk about it. And there's also a situation where there was a 12, 13, and 14-year-old that were arrested for carjacking.
They was jacking cars.
Yeah. We'll be black.
Thank you, Milwaukee. Because of you, the second annual Truth Community Awards was an unforgettable celebration of the leaders, changemakers, and heroes who make our city shine. A special thank you to our incredible partners, Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousins Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. And thank you to our presenting sponsor, Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Together, we're celebrating community, culture, and impact. We'll see you next year at the Truth Community Awards.
As the White House threatens to take over state elections, restrict abortion nationwide, and take away our health care, the Wisconsin Supreme Court is the last line of defense for our rights. That's why the Supreme Court election on April 7th is so critical. The ACLU does not endorse or oppose candidates, but wants you to make an informed decision. When it comes to abortion rights, Maria Lazar supported overturning Roe v. Wade and is endorsed by groups that want to ban abortion. Chris Taylor voted against abortion bans and defended abortion rights while working with Planned Parenthood. And on the issue of voting rights in Wisconsin, Maria Lazar defended efforts to rig elections for one political party through extreme gerrymandering of congressional and legislative districts. Chris Taylor opposes rigging the system with extreme partisan gerrymandering. On April 7th, stand up for our rights. Paid for by American Civil Liberties Union, Incorporated.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. It's not just a slogan, but the way of life at Gruber Law Offices. If you've been injured, call our team today. We've represented tens of thousands of injured Wisconsinites for more than 30 years. Trust Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Welcome, Black Truth Nation. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. There's a couple of updates that we want to do here. And one of them is a situation where we talked about Prime Social. Mm-hmm. And today's TMJ4, picked up on the story, but it was broken here on The Truth on the award-winning Tori Lowe show.
Yes.
Because the mother of one of the teens, the 17-year-old, ended up sending Tori Lowe a message, and it was actually like it was a letter.
Right.
And so Tori Lowe ended up obviously breaking it here on The Truth 101.7 FM. And so he had obviously more, inside information on the situation.
Right.
With corresponding with the mom.
Right.
So then after that, today's CMJ4 picked up the story.
Yeah.
And they're saying that allegedly, because no one has been charged.
Right.
So still all allegedly. But now there are two parents, one of the 17-year-old and the 16-year-old. The 16-year-old was a girl.
Right.
And there was
they were there together,
altercation.
right?
Yeah, all at this birthday party.
Okay.
Which the way that it's being presented now is like it was teens, but it was at, Prime Social, which is a restaurant as well as a club. But as you get to hear things, they're saying like, okay, at closing. So at closing, was it an early closing or was it regular 2 a.m. kind of closing?
So was this a party just for teens?
From the way that I think here in this update, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Because I know that some clubs will or have shut down, took out all the alcohol,
absolutely,
and did a teen party.
But but there are pictures of them with bottles.
Oh.
In a section.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So
okay. All right then.
Yeah. So OG Andrew, if you can end up pulling up that clip, and of course, if you are watching us live on our YouTube channel, again, make sure you like and subscribe while you're there, or on Facebook Live or X. You'll be able to watch the video, but even just hearing the video, you'll be able to give us your truth. And the True Talk text lines will be open, 833-212-1017. But OG Andrew, if you could play that clip for us.
Nothing but a club full of kids.
Kenyatta Douthert and Tamika Eason are showing me video from inside a nightclub where their teens were hurt on Friday night. Prime Social, a nightclub near 76th and Good Hope. The group of underage patrons allegedly paid their way past security for a birthday party. Both Kenyatta's 17-year-old son and Tamika's 16-year-old daughter were part of the group. Police tell me that at around bar close Friday, there was an altercation which led to a security guard choking Kenyatta's son until he lost consciousness. Kenyatta says her son was waiting to retrieve a lost item when he was attacked and ended up in the hospital.
He was bruised up all right here where you can stop the oxygen from their brain and make them go to sleep. As what the doctor told me.
Tamika Eason's 16-year-old daughter was hurt too.
Her teeth, her mouth, the wiring on the bracelet is off, completely off, and her whole mouth is just swollen up, sore.
These moms now say the establishment should be held responsible.
Security guards losing control, jumping on the kids, also letting the kids in for money, all that. No ID.
To people who say, where was his mom? What is your response to that?
You keep the kids in the house too much, they're going to get out anyway. So you have to give them a little leeway. But he's not a bad kid that run around with guns, steal cars, nothing like that. He just went out for his friend's birthday. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Milwaukee police told me Monday they're investigating this as a case of child abuse, but that no arrests have been made. In the meantime, Kenyatta is calling for accountability.
People that have clubs, they have rules and regulations they supposed to follow for everybody else's safety, kids' safety and grown people's safety.
That's from today's TMJ4. Truth Nation, you've heard the clip, and those of you on YouTube, you watched it. What is your truth with this situation? You're hearing the update, and if you were watching, you've seen video clips of what's supposed to be on the inside of Prime Social, and pictures as well of the 17-year-old inside the establishment. Bailey, you had a chance to kind of like...
I had a lot of questions.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Okay, did they use fake ID to try to get in?
And see, this is the part that keeps me from commenting too much because I haven't heard anything on behalf of the club and the security guards.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Was the son in an altercation? I know we're hearing that he was just waiting on a piece of lost property or whatever.
What was the item he was trying to retrieve?
I don't know. And see, again, so with that,
was it worth all this?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, I just want to know what it was.
Right. Not at all. So for me, like I say, there's a lot, but when you don't have all of the receipts.
Right.
So we're hearing.
You don't have all the information. There's some things.
Yeah.
And do the parents not feel like there's no responsibility with the kids?
It doesn't sound like it from what the video clip said. It's like, well, if you don't let them, they're going to do it anyway type thing. So yeah. So
it's just everything just brings up more questions.
Right. And that's it. And like I say, I really want to hear from the establishment and like the security that were allegedly involved in this situation to find out what really happened.
I mean, with regard to the parents, you are not going to be able to be, with your kids 100% of the time. You're just not.
Right.
As they get older and they get mobility, if they got a car or if they're rolling with their friends, you're not going to be able to keep tabs on them as they get older 100% of the time. Now, you could track them, but, I mean, it's just like it's different now than it was when we was coming up. But then, of course, when we was coming up, you had to be like, okay, I'm going here, here, and here, and I'll be back at this time.
Right.
And if your time wasn't good enough, your parents is going to say, oh, no.
Right.
You going to be back at 9 o'clock.
Right. And
you going to be back at 8:30 because you want to make sure.
And understand, I get it. But as adults, we still check in. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different atmosphere. It is a different atmosphere out there. Sincere Ronnie Ray Real said, doesn't matter what the item is, but I heard it was a cell phone. So when you said what was...
You know what? I mean...
And Anonymous, we coming to you on the line.
I mean, here's the thing. I mean... It doesn't matter, but it just chimes into the whole deal. I mean, if it was a cell phone, I understand why you might be trying to get your cell phone. Maybe I'd wait outside and be like, dawg, can you get my phone? Can you get my phone?
Right.
I'm going to leave. Can you get my phone? I mean, I understand that, right?
Right.
I'm just saying, was it something else? Because it could have been something else.
Yeah,
and then that would have just, you know.
Well, even if it was a cell phone. We've seen videos of different situations to whereas it ain't what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
So was it just hey, I left my cell phone. Can y'all let me know if y'all find a cell phone? Or it could be on some aggressive, hey, man.
Right.
My phone in there, man. Let me in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because I don't have the information from any security footage from the establishment to know that. So I don't know. So I don't want to jump.
Right.
And that's why my comments are kind of like
same here.
Safe.
Because you can't.
You know what I mean?
You can't really,
Yeah, unless I got all of the.
Bring up questions.
Right. Anonymous, great morning. Love you, appreciate you. You hear the conversation, the update on the teens in prime. What's your truth?
I heard about it on social media. Hello?
Yeah,
we're here.
You got a loud, your background is real loud.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in the car wash.
Okay. Okay, well, I tell you what. If once, are you going through a car wash? Yeah.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, my concern with it that the parents, when they just spoke, it was like they kids not accountable for their actions of being in the grown person place. No matter if it was a friend birthday or not, you wasn't supposed to be there. So for them, it's mad. It's messed up that it happened to the kids, but in the same token, whereas you hold your kids accountable for they actually are trying to be in the grown person place because they're not grown.
Right.
The problem with the kids now is everybody treat their kids like they grown or they don't have no responsibility. So then they try to blame the adults for actions of their kids because a lot of these kids is being raised by parents who was like, my mama was too harsh when I grew up, so I ain't gonna treat my kid like that. But now kids have turned into menace now. So it was wrong for them to let them kids in the club, but at the same token, where's your kid responsibility knowing that they shouldn't have been in the club either?
Hashtag facts.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for that call. We got to take care of some bills. The True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017. We're talking about this incident that took place at Prime Social, and where there's alleged abuse by the security guards to a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old when some type of altercation broke out. We got to take care of some bills, and we'll be black.
Thank you, Milwaukee. Because of you, the second annual Truth Community Awards was an unforgettable celebration of the leaders, changemakers, and heroes who make our city shine. A special thank you to our incredible partners, Milwaukee College Prep, the Milwaukee Bucks Foundation, Gruber Law Offices, Steinhoffels, Cousins Subs, and 3rd Street Market Hall. And thank you to our presenting sponsor, Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Together, we're celebrating community, culture, and impact. We'll see you next year at the Truth Community Awards.
Hi, I'm Vanessa Williams, and I want to share with you the role that diabetes has had in my family. I lost my grandmother at the early age of 64 due to complications with diabetes. She was warm, generous, and a constant encouragement for me to follow my heart. Did you know that African Americans experience chronic kidney disease at a rate that's 25% higher than white Americans? And we're almost 4 times more likely to develop kidney failure. Diabetes and high blood pressure are leading causes of kidney disease, which can result in kidney failure, needing dialysis, or a kidney transplant. The good news is that you have the power to check out how well your kidneys are doing and learn ways to prevent them from failing. So go to your doctor and get yourself checked out. Visit linkmylovetv.org to learn more. Get the facts, get checked, and get healthy.
Hey there, Jane Lynch here. You want to hear something funny? Too bad. You want to hear something uplifting that will inspire you? Good. Because today, I want to talk to you about Direct Relief, a humanitarian organization that does seriously good work when it counts. Fires, hurricanes, earthquakes. When disaster strikes, Direct Relief immediately shows up with medicines, medical supplies, and everything doctors and nurses need to save lives. Let's ship her out! Every day across the United States and around the world, they're making an enormous difference. If someone needs help, Direct Relief helps. No politics, no red tape. Hey, what you doing over there?
Oh, I'm packing insulin for kids with diabetes.
See, every box here is literally a lifeline for someone in critical need. So check them out at directrelief.org and donate if you can. You might just bring a smile to someone's face.
Backing up from 35th Street all the way through to Hawley Road. On the eastbound side, we got backups from just before Springdale Road all the way past Calhoun, not quite to Moreland. Then we've got more delays from 84th Street all the way through to 35th. Also seeing backups northbound 41 from Watertown Plank Road up to Burleigh. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, early freezing rain should come to an end. Partly cloudy with a high of 43. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 35. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
I brought some receipts in for you.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. They're for Dollar Tree. I guess it ain't gonna work with this whole situation, huh?
Nah.
I got a Target one.
Oh.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. It's for medication, too. Come on.
Yeah. Are we still boycotting Target?
No, the boycott is over because we won.
Okay.
You see the head.
But Sherwin said, "Did we really win?"
Well, you know what? That's Sherwin's perspective. The head guy's out. We got what we want. They move on black campuses for college and all that. We good.
Yeah.
He said we go on.
OG Andrew.
I talked to Reverend Brian. He said, go ahead. He said, do your thing.
But didn't he come back and apologize?
No, he didn't. It wasn't an apology. He said, "We got what we wanted, y'all. Let me tell you. Let me give you the rundown."
Okay, somebody came back and apologized. They was
It
like,
wasn't
we
him.
shouldn't have.
He is the last person to try to apologize for that. He said, "Now we on to the next one. Y'all ready?"
We're talking about it, and we have a poll up on our YouTube page. Definitely, please go and give your thoughts. Do you think the teens are being let off the hook for being in the club? Yes or no? But we got James on the True Talk text lines 833-212-1017. Great morning, James. You hear us talking about the situation with the underage teens. What's your truth?
Well, I just want to say, if they had fake IDs, they didn't worry about it because they gave them some real money to get on in, And I think that if they were taking them pictures with them bottles and posting up, I think the young man probably had a little bit too much to drink because he's too young to be trying to handle his liquor and probably said something a little slick that probably led to that altercation, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's too young to be handling the liquor. Now, if they was in there posting up, I'm almost certain he was drinking something. I think he talked a little too aggressive to somebody that wasn't having. And that's all I want to say about that situation. I hope that he F.A. and F.O. and say this club life ain't for me because it could have led to something worse than that. Because, these young people get to shooting and stuff and everything now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Thank you for
So I
your
just
call.
want to say that.
Yep. Thank you for your call.
James.
But that's a point that I brought up. But like I say, I can't stand on it because we don't have anything from the other side.
Now, remember, nobody has been charged in this.
That's right.
This is all alleged, supposedly, allegedly, supposedly.
Right.
All of this stuff.
So they got the video.
And we're really only hearing from the mothers.
Yes.
We ain't heard from the kids. We ain't heard from the club. And the mamas wasn't there.
Right.
Really, they were not there.
Right.
But they know the result of what happened.
Absolutely.
They know about the bills.
Yeah, they
got
know what
to
they
pay.
right. That part. They definitely.
When you're a parent, well, you know them bills. Yay! I understand about that part, moms. So that's where we are with this. Now, the MPD is supposedly looking into this as a child abuse situation. I don't know about that part. It's a lot going on.
Yep. On our YouTube page, great morning to everyone. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. E. Gibson said, you don't even recognize that you're accountable yourself for your own kids' actions. Ken Wan said, so let me get this right. The security guards are supposed to remember and know exactly these kids surrounded by thousands of real grown-ups that are doing things they shouldn't be doing. Melody Madden said, it's 11 p.m. Did you call your minor children to find out where they are?
I said that the last time. They do have curfews here.
Right.
But I guess they're not enforced. So,
So
I noticed Fox 6 used to do the whole.
I still see it. I still see it on the station.
Okay,
they still will put it up. They still will put it up. Ken Wan also said we have to stop comparing when we went and when we were underage. It is a different world.
No, we said that.
We said that.
We said that. It's very different now.
Very different.
But at the same time, like there are parents now, like even now, sometimes, my son old, but we track each other. He know where I be and I know where he's at, right?
That part.
But that's just because it's just me and him, right?
That's right.
But parents track their kids now and they can track their kids via their cell phone.
Absolutely.
So, maybe if his mom was tracking him, then she would know he was there. But then, who knows? Maybe she don't have that capability on her phone. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's all different now.
Yeah.
You had to say where you were going and what time you was going to be back. And you probably, if you were smart, made sure you was back a half hour before your parents said, no, you coming back at this time. They said you being back at 10 o'clock, you better be in the house by 9:30, so there's no questions. But I don't think that our children today, today have that fear of their parents. Some of them don't.
Right.
A lot of them don't.
Yep.
And I mean,
yeah,
it's
which is
not
evident by a 12, 13, 14-year-old carjacking somebody, which we'll get to later.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not, it's a fear of their judgment, you know, and you want to be, you know, not necessarily of, you know, but a fear of the consequences that will happen if you fall out of line where you're supposed to be, you know. And they don't have that anymore. Right. They're just like, you know, whatever.
On our Truth YouTube page here, we've got Melody Madden said, it's 1 a.m. Did you call your minor children to find out where they are?
She said 1 a.m.
Right. Because, you know, it said club closed, which is, you know, actually really like 2 o'clock. Because it's 2:30. But usually to make sure that they get people out, they start by like 2 a.m.
Right.
OG Andrew?
Yeah, they be flicking those lights at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Home.
Yeah. Because really,
playing that one slow jam that you can't stand.
Really, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because really, officially, if we keep it official, by 2:30 a.m., really everybody's supposed to be out.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Doc B because he always has the best little closing line at when you at a club. And you know, having done parties and stuff, you're there. He DJing. He'll throw on something crazy and then be like, I'll see you at church tomorrow. Y'all be on time now. Get out. Then he start calling out local pastors' names, you know.
Right.
Where you going to church at?
Let's see. Melody said, let the biz lose their license, re-instruct the mother on her responsibilities. What if it jumped off and the kids were not just strong-armed or shot? She also said, here you are defending your kids being there, trying to drum up a lawsuit. Good luck with that. No lawsuit there.
I got one out to talk text time.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Blake said she should be getting a ticket. The kids should be getting a ticket. And the security guard will be getting charges, most likely because of the minors. It's probably not the security guard. It'd be the club to get the get some, you know, additional tickets and whatever.
But if it is found that the security guards did to that effect, they could be charged.
Yeah, they could be.
They could absolutely be charged. LaRon Taylor says some kids still got that fear of their parents. The ones that don't, that's on absent parents.
Toys R Us?
Toys R Us. Yeah, Toys R Us adults. PWKs, people with kids.
People with kids.
You know, because we always get, we always end up
these acronyms, y'all.
Yeah, we always seem to get the ones that, you know, my baby never did this, my baby never did that, and then you see videos or, you know what I'm saying, other things and be like, yeah, your baby did something.
Parents have to be realistic. And we said this, you know, when we were talking about it on Tuesday, that your kids act different when you're not around. I think they're playing adults when you're not around. So they act different when you're not around.
Absolutely.
And so with that being said, you have to realize that stuff like this is going to, you know, not necessarily like this, but things are going to happen that you're like, what? Totally unexpected to you because you didn't think your child was that way, but turns out your kid is that way.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Before we go to break, you got a couple of more comments on the Truth Talk text line, Shy V and Marcus.
Shy V said, these parents give these kids everything but structure, self-respect, and willpower. They literally want to be their kid's friend, and most of these parents are scared of their kids. You know, there's a point there. I don't know if it applies in this scenario, but they got a point there. And Marcus says, what's up with all these soft
ass parents.
Never wanting to hold their kids responsible. That's why they're so bad and act like that at school. I bet the security school want to whoop they.
Yeah, the security at school want to whoop their ass too. And listen, I'm just saying, it is what it is.
All the,
yeah. What's up with all these soft ass parents? I mean, it is what it is. So we cannot sugarcoat it. We got to take care of some bills. Our True Talk text lines. Our True Talk text lines are open at 833-212-1017. Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM will be black.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
The legendary Broadway show is back. The Wiz. The Chicago Sun-Times raves. It's an eye-popping, high-intensity revival. The music, the voices, the legend returns. Entertainment Weekly says, run, don't ease on down to this spectacular revival. The Wiz. Playing the Marcus Center, March 24th through 29th. Tickets at marcuscenter.org.
The baked potato just became the main event. At Loaded Spud, we take comfort food and turn it into something bold. Fresh baked potatoes piled high with creative toppings like buffalo chicken, steak and cheese, and classic loaded favorites, all made fresh and built to satisfy. Big flavor, generous portions, no shortcuts. It's fast, affordable, and proudly local. Loaded Spud, Milwaukee's most unexpected comfort food. Stop in today at 789 North Water Street or visit online at www.letsgetloaded.online.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
You buy one, we buy the other. Thanasis Live, one of the biggest nights in Wisconsin sports, and we don't want anyone to miss out. You buy one ticket, and ESPN Wisconsin is going to buy the other. Be there for a night that will have everyone talking. March 27th, Thanasis Live is completely unpredictable show with Thanasis Antetokounmpo and a surprise guest. Well, it's not just one. Surprise guest, all right? Were you there when Stephen A. Smith joined or when Bobby Portis brought down the house? Where were you sitting when Giannis walked in? Huh? When he walked on stage, where were you? Thanasis Live is a can't miss. TALiveshow.com is where you get tickets and enter code ESPNWI BOGO. That's ESPNWIBOGO when you check out. That's ESPNWI BOGO. The stars will be out. Woo! Woo! And Buy one ticket, get one to Thanasis Live on March 27th at the Riverside Theater. TALiveshow.com.
There it is.
Give me that Ric Flair again.
Woo!
Because he going to be there too. Ric Flair going to be there too.
Absolutely.
He going to be there.
Yeah. He there, they there.
Maybe Giannis will be there. You think Giannis going to roll through?
You say surprise.
You think he going to pull up?
You say surprise.
He going to pull up?
You say surprise.
Man. Oh.
You going?
I might.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to see if I can.
OG Andrew, you going?
Oh, I'll be there.
All
I'm
right.
trying. Andrew, can I get a ticket?
That one I have no control over.
Oh, okay. Well.
So maybe
Maybe
he's
it's
just
a
Black
nasty
Andrew again then. Because, OG Andrew can make some things happen.
I mean, he could.
You know what I'm saying? OG Andrew.
Me too.
So I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? OG Andrew.
OG.
I'm just saying.
Let's see if the OG can make it happen.
Right.
You know what they call me around the office now because of you, Homer?
What?
Boss baby.
I never
They
knew that.
call you boss baby.
I walk
now.
around here and they go, "What's up, boss baby?"
BB.
You know,
BB.
that should have been in the
What's
clip.
good?
That should have been
Yeah, absolutely.
Andrew.
That should have been in
We're
the
not
clip.
in the clip.
Oh, yeah.
We were the hosts.
Well, I got a little shadow. Yeah, they did a video. They did a video of
I
the
had no
Truth
control of
Awards.
that either.
Oh, I thought you done the video.
No.
I know you do a lot of the videos.
They did a video of the Truth Awards, and I'm in the shadow of one of the.
Mm-hmm.
But our nominee, we weren't even in a picture with our own nominee. But that's a whole nothing. But we wasn't in the video.
Tell us how you really feel, man.
Y'all, we wasn't in. Can you believe we wasn't in it? We should post that. Where we gonna post it at? We're gonna post it. Post it on your thing. Post it on your thing,
Right.
so they can see that we hosted the awards.
Right.
No audio from us either. no. We was in there telling jokes, y'all. Well, we was trying to tell jokes, but anyway, that's another issue. They didn't all fly.
What Boss Baby did.
Boss Baby did, and there's no audio clip. There's no clip of that.
Right.
It's on YouTube. We have
Okay.
the whole Truth Community Awards on YouTube.
So we'll have to make our own clip.
Oh, we could.
Yeah, we'll have to make our own clip. You know what? I know what I'm going to do.
What are you gonna
Because you do clips, right?
I do clips.
Okay.
We going to find times.
Okay.
We going to do timestamps.
Okay.
And be like, OG Andrew.
Yeah.
So even if we're not able to put it on
Right.
our truth,
Right.
I can definitely be sharing it
There you go.
to
There we go.
my at Homer Blow
Yes.
social media network.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do, baby.
Yes. And I'll share it on my
There it
Daily
is.
Coleman.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
Because we can't get no love up in here. There is no love. And no love at the club.
Ain't no love in the heart of the city.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. What is the poll looking like, Andrew? Tell them what the poll is again, because we're still talking about the prime social situation.
Do you think the teenagers were let off the hook for being in the club? 96% say yes, Homer.
Well, see, now look. Nobody has officially been let off the hook yet, though. Remember that part, because there's been no charges, no anything. Right now, all we have is the parents of the teenagers discussing this.
Yep.
You don't have no testimony from the teenagers. We ain't got nothing from the police. We ain't got nothing from the club. Just the parents. And I understand they're expressing their frustration because, them bills coming, because there's no braces. What's going on, Andrew? No braces?
The wire came a little
the wire.
Yeah, one of the women got
The girl.
braces knocked
her
off.
mouth, her mouth was,
And her
damaged.
mouth-
And her braces, the wiring
Can you
came
imagine?
off, and her mouth was very swollen.
Can you imagine? It's probably all cut up in there, too. Yeah. And then the son, the young man,
Yeah.
he
His asphyxiation
Or
because he
something
was
like that?
being in a sleeper hold. That's
okay.
what they're explaining.
Okay.
And saying what the doctor ended up saying, that he had to be in a sleeper hold.
Oh,
Basically
okay.
will put you to sleep.
Wow. Okay.
Which can
So-
cause bruising
Yeah.
because you got to use a
Well, you had a little-
lot of force,
Yeah. So all them hospital bills coming in, and they, they like, hey, hold on.
Yeah. But I agree with the poll, though. I agree with the 96% saying yes, because.
But let off the hook by who? It'd probably be, they're saying the parents let him off the hook, or?
Well, I'm saying the personal responsibility and all of that. Like,
Okay.
I'm putting all of those things into my assessment of saying, like, come on, y'all wasn't innocent in this at all.
Right.
You knew you were going to an adult establishment.
Right.
And so even if you chose to, if it's true that they paid extra money to get in or what, that's responsibility on them. You knew that you were going into an atmosphere that was a 21 and up, and it may even be 25 and up, because a lot of establishments don't even just try to mess around and say 21 and up anymore.
Right.
They like 25 and up, or they'll say 25 for the ladies and a certain age for the men and all of that kind of stuff. So when we talk about things that can happen, it's like going into the jungle on a safari. Right. And they telling you, keep your hands inside. Don't try to entice the lions and the tigers or the leopards or the cheetahs or any other animal for that. But you try to reach your hand out and touch a lion, and the lion eats your arm.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying?
Not just a hand, the whole arm.
The whole arm.
Okay.
Because they ain't going for just a hand.
Right.
They're like, yo, give me that.
Well, you know,
leave me alone. You in my house.
Let's go on
So
and
don't
say,
go in my house and do some crazy stuff.
Let's go on and say that there's a reason why the age to get into a nightclub is 21.
Right. Absolutely.
There's a reason.
And I'm not saying anybody deserves to be abused
Not at all.
By security or anybody at that establishment that is an employee.
Yeah.
But again, we already know that, you know, there's a lot of situations that do happen.
Yeah.
In some of these nightclubs or lounges or whatnot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so you put yourself in a situation and you play stupid games, you can win stupid prizes. And I'm not saying this to say, again, that anybody should be let off the hook for a responsibility. But I need to, again, like, there has to be, you know, some footage of what actually took place. And before just jumping to one side or the other, I'm just talking about the wrongness of it either way.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. So when we end up seeing, and if we have audio to a video that may be released by the establishment showing that this 17-year-old was wilding the hell out, until then, I don't know. Was it just a comment? Hey, I left my cell phone. I need my cell phone. Right. Can you get my cell phone? Was it just as calm like that, or was it some aggressiveness that was said to where somebody's, hey man, you don't talk to me like that, and then it got aggressive going both ways, and you can have a situation. But until I have all that, I cannot make a fair assessment.
Miss Sassy on the True Talking text line, if y'all got something to say, let us know. 833-212-1017. She said, no one deserves to be abused. That's true. But the bottom line is the teen should not have been there. Mm-hmm. That's true.
And
that's very true.
And that's where I'm going with the results of the poll thus far, where 96% said, like, yeah, it seems like they're being, you know, we're talking about Prime Social, but not talking about the fact that there are people and the way that they were wilding, even from the pictures. So the pictures and that little blurry video clip kind of showed them doing things that they shouldn't have been doing as teens.
Well, listen, I'm not the innocent person in the world or whatever. When I was a teenager, you know, there was stuff you did that you weren't supposed to do. But usually if you did something you weren't supposed to, you know, someplace you weren't supposed to be at, you was trying to be low-key.
Incognito.
Yes, you were. You were just trying to be over here just to observe. You know, you wasn't trying to be, you know, all, you know what I mean? You wasn't even trying to have nobody notice that you was there. You know?
Right.
You were not trying to have anybody notice that you was in the building at all.
Right. So
you was trying to hurry up, usually trying to hurry up and get out. You wasn't up here drinking, you wasn't doing all the extra stuff. You just wanted to see what it was about.
That part. So we got to get ready to take care of some
and
bills.
And then when you found out it wasn't nothing, you was like,
you fat-phone. Yeah, you flatfoot.
I'm glad I made it out all right. I ain't get caught up. You know what I mean?
Right. So we get ready to take care of some bills. When we come back at the top of the hour, there's a carjacking that took place on yesterday, and the ages of the suspects.
I won't get, okay.
12, 13, and 14 years old.
You know, my mom would get us with the switch.
And can't forget about the extension cords. I know it says it's abuse now, but let's not forget about the extension cords. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
This is my first time calling in, but I listen to you all the time, and I appreciate you and Elizabeth Brown and everything you stand for and everything that you do. So I want to say thank you so much for being you.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017.
Hey, man, this station is on fire the last couple days.
Milwaukee Black Talk, 101.7 The Truth.
When I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, I had so many questions. I didn't even know that it was cancer. Now I do. It is cancer. Blood cancer. It's actually one of more than 100 different types, and they're all treated differently. Now, unlike some other forms of cancer, usually there's no tumor. You can't screen for it to prevent it, and the symptoms can look like other things, so it could be hard to diagnose. I had a fever for weeks. I was so tired all the time. I didn't feel like eating or doing anything else for that matter. And I know that this can feel scary. But if you know what to look out for, you'll know what to tell your doctor. And you'll feel more empowered to take the next steps. Like getting in touch with the people who know the ins and outs and can help with everything blood cancer related. Blood Cancer United. They work one-on-one with each person who reaches out to answer questions and offer resources. Blood Cancer United was there for me, and they can be there for you.
Go to bloodcancerunited.org to learn more.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
Breaking news, weather, entertainment, and sports. We have it all here. This is 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Check it out one time.
Truth Nation, welcome Black to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We're broadcasting live from the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I'm the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
Shout out to our brother, MC Dame Elsie.
Oh, absolutely. Shout out to Dame. Dame, what's good, player? He'll be back in here tomorrow. We got a rotating seat on this side.
Absolutely. Now, you were about to say something.
I'm mad.
What you mad about? Tell them why you're mad, Bailey.
You know what? People work hard for what they got.
Absolutely.
It don't matter if it's a car that was only $2,500.
That's right.
It was getting them back and forth to work.
$1,500.
Exactly.
It's mine.
Mine. And I'm minding my own business.
That's right.
I paid my money for my little car.
I'm paying insurance.
I'm being a productive citizen with mine.
That's right.
But then you just gonna come over here with your little gun, your little whatever you got, you know, whether you had a gun or not, whatever it is, and you gonna take mine. Because you couldn't go out and get a job at work. Oh, wait.
Right.
You're not old enough. You're a little behind need to be in school.
And you ain't got your driver's license. OG Andrew, what were you about to say?
That's the pain of somebody whose car has been stolen before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I've been blessed. I haven't. But if you were supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock, you're late. I had to say that.
Yeah.
But
you late.
So, Bailey, did you have a car stolen before?
No, I've never. Thank the Lord.
Well, that's what he was just saying. That's what he was alluding to.
I had cars that I wish were stolen.
Wow.
Can I just give you this? Listen. I had, Reggie Brown will attest to this.
Mm-hmm.
I had this little Chevy Cavalier. It was getting me back and forth, though. I ain't mad at it. It was protecting me. It was getting me back and forth. Although Kendall would say it was protecting us. A little cold in the car. Anyway, so he noted that when we got the new car, he was like, oh, Mom, hey, we don't have to wear two hats in the car anymore. But I actually, when he was in kindergarten, I actually left the car running outside the school when we walked him into school. Because me and his dad walked him into school.
Mm-hmm.
And the car was running outside with keys in it because I didn't take the keys out. And we came back outside, and we took our time taking him in and everything. And it was so funny, y'all, because that little raggedy car was still sitting there. No way. Everybody was like, you know what? Good luck on that car.
Yeah, because they was like, we wouldn't get away. They're like, it would have still, you would have came out and it would have been like watching a slow motion.
Oh, no. Shout out to DJ O, who more than one time tied the tailpipe on the car.
Yeah, listen, you would have been smelling it. Be like, oh, they went that way. The exhaust would have been, and you would have heard it.
Shout out to Reggie Brown, who used to come and pick me up. The car would stop in the middle of the street somewhere. He'd come pick me up and be like, one day he was like, we pulled into work. He was like, Bells. I was like, yeah. He said, you still got that car outside, the Cavalier, that little green thing. I was like, yeah. He was like, let me help you tip it in the dumpster. You still, you parked it by the dumpster, right? I was like, yeah. He said, let me help you tip it in. I'll do it. That was after the 3,000th time of him picking me up because the car had stopped.
Well,
behind the scenes stuff. Right?
We're talking about teens and youth, juveniles. Here in Milwaukee, from CBS 58 News, 3 juveniles were arrested after armed carjacking.
You know what?
Police chase on Milwaukee's north side. Armed now, so, they
had a gun.
Yeah. So
they little behind should have been in school.
12, 13, and 14.
What grade what are we doing? You should be in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. What's going on?
Milwaukee police arrested 3 people in connection to an armed carjacking that happened Wednesday, March 18th. Police say that around 1:30 p.m. along North Lovers Lane Road, armed suspects, so not only one, more than one person had a weapon, and they approached the victim and demanded their car. Officers later found the car along North Sherman Boulevard and attempted to make a stop. The driver refused, and a police chase started. The chase ended when the suspects exited the rolling car and fled on foot. 3 boys, a 12-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 14-year-old, were then arrested. Criminal charges will be referred to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office.
Okay, they try people at 10 as adults.
Mm-hmm.
What you think finna happen here? You were old enough to have a gun in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You was old enough to point it at somebody and steal their car. So that means you old enough to be tried in an adult court, right?
Hey.
They start at 10.
Yeah.
The youngest we got on record here in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we doing? Don't be crying to mama now. This right here ain't good.
True Talk text lines are open, 833-212-1017, 833-212-1017. Unfortunately, Bailey, this is not uncommon. There have been some situations where the children in the vehicle were even younger than 12.
Yep.
And there's even video footage of those children, and some that don't even make the news. And they're in these cars and they're speeding, and It's too much.
Yeah.
We have a call on the True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. Al, MKE, great morning.
Good
love
morning,
you.
Al.
Love you, appreciate you. What's your truth, Al?
My truth is, on Lover's Lane, they got a lot of low income out there. But what I don't understand is, where's the father in all these situations? Is he in the house? Or he just ain't putting or is he just not putting his foot up their rear end? Because something is going on. Because out of all these situations, where's the daddy at?
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you if you put your hands on their kids, I bet your daddy will show up. And we can't blame this on no corroded pipes and lead water. Y'all have yourself a good day.
You
All
too,
right, thank you, Al.
Bye, Al.
Yeah, he gone. Yeah, I mean, valid points.
All valid points.
Valid points.
But I mean, a lot of these situations are single family homes, whether it's the dad that's there or the mom. Right? Mostly the mom. But that's not that's no excuse.
Right.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
That part.
And we all have to step up to the plate. I mean, everything's not cute.
Real talk.
Everything's not. And we have to be careful that we're not creating, situations where our kids feel like it's everybody else's fault and they don't stand up and take responsibility. We have to be careful of that.
Yep.
Because they got to learn.
Right.
They got to learn.
Right.
And, but they're going to learn. And it's better that you it's better that you teach them at home than for them to get out in the world.
Absolutely.
And run into the wrong person and find out what it really is.
Fafo.
Then you'll really be crying. Okay. Then it'll really be a situation. Now, there are some things that you can't teach them, and the only way they're going to learn is by getting out there.
Hard knock life lessons. Yep.
Being an adult, because it's that way with all of us. There are some things but for the most part, you got to be on them about those basic scenarios, and you got to watch what they do, be in their business.
I say that all the time.
Sometimes that don't help either.
Right.
Sometimes it just goes awry.
But at least you know that you can say that comfortably. Like, look, I did this. I did that. I did all of these things. Dotted the I's, crossed the T's.
Exactly. And no kid is coming out perfect.
We've got Millicent on the True Talk text lines, 833-212-1017. Great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. You hear the conversation. What's your truth?
Good morning. My truth is this. We, in all communities, not just the black community, not in the community, we need to take responsibility for our children.
Yes.
I get that y'all say, where's the dad? Where's the dad? Even if it is no dad, that woman is still responsible for those kids.
Exactly.
Now, you might not like the fact that he left you or whatever the situation was, but you had him. That's your responsibility. I believe we need to start prosecuting parents. You had these kids. If you can't control them, then you need to go to jail. And the next parent that says, what did the mother say? Something to the effect of, well, if you keep them in the house, they going to do it anyway.
Right.
They're going to get out. Find a way out.
That means you've given up.
Yep.
And you're a bad parent. And I'm going to say this, too. Y'all got to be some low-lifed people to even go to the news media about this story and your kids. Because everybody at your job, if you got one, is saying, ain't she dumb as hell? That's what everybody at your job saying. They might not say it to your face, but that's what they saying behind your back. Because that was dumb to even bring up what happened to your kid. You should have took him, got him fixed, and told him to sit his ass down. But you want everybody to know how dumb you and your kids are. That's an apple not falling too far from the tree. And then he found some friends whose mamas is just like that too. That's a mess right there.
All right.
And Prime Social, should not be shut down. And if anything, Prime Social should be able to prosecute the parents for not controlling their children. That's what should happen instead of y'all trying to close down a business. We don't have no black businesses. And then your little ends is running in here messing up people's business. They was fighting over a cell phone. Your poor ass went in there, bought all the tables, but couldn't afford to lose your cell phone? Shut up and go sit down and go to school. Please, stop it. Stop. Sorry. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
No,
Thank you, Bill.
There you go.
Thank you, Bill.
We're gonna take our soapbox back.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to step down.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Millicent.
Absolutely.
All right. She in here preaching. The microphone is just like, woo.
Yeah. So we gonna take a break because we ain't got nothing to say after that right now. We'll come back and talk more about it. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM The Truth. We'll be black.
The Brew Crew are back on March 26th.
Curio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they open up the season against the Chicago White Sox.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness, third deck.
Brewers opening day is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in March 26th at 1:10 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
The legendary Broadway show is back. The Wiz. The Chicago Sun-Times raves. It's an eye-popping, high-intensity revival. The music, the voices, the legend returns. Entertainment Weekly says, run, don't ease on down to this spectacular revival. The Wiz. Playing the Marcus Center, March 24th through 29th. Tickets at marcuscenter.org.
At Grunberg Law Offices, we take great pride in helping those who have trusted us after a serious accident. Our team has the knowledge, resources, and experience to get you the results you deserve. Don't wait to get the help you need. Make the right call. Call Gruber Law Offices today. Proud partner of your Milwaukee Bucks. One call, that's all.
Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th at Franklin Field, featuring live performances by Shaggy, Rick Ross, Genuine, Soulja Boy, Frankie J, Mims, and more. There will be craft margaritas, Milwaukee's best taco vendors, authentic lucha libre wrestling, an exotic car showcase, a Chihuahua beauty pageant, art installations, and so much more. Tacos and Tequila Festival, Saturday, May 30th. Get your tickets at tacoandtequilafestival.com.
Do you hear that? And that? And that? Those are the sounds of a healthy and vibrant community. And to this United Way volunteer, nothing sounds better. They're the sounds of children being given greater chances to succeed in school. The sounds of neighbors receiving the support needed to overcome challenges, both big and small. They're the sounds of families gaining access to quality health care and nutritious food for their tables. And they're the sounds of members of our community who've benefited from United Way's financial education programs. See, wherever there's a need in our communities, there's a United Way. People working together to respond and growing the good for everyone. United is the way. So join us by getting involved or giving back. Learn more at unitedway.org.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
The phone line cooled off?
Yes, it's still a little hot.
Preaching.
She had a whole
evangelist.
A whole sermon.
Yes.
I was talking about your end children.
Yeah, listen. The YouTube page, all I saw was praises and the fire and 100, not really a city girl, like she on fire, 100, 100. Anita Nicole dropped the mic, it's on fire.
Hey, you get mad. You get mad.
Sip 40, preach.
She was preaching.
Yeah.
She struck a nerve. She struck a nerve. I mean, she just went all in with it.
Right.
I was like, yep. But we gotta. She was right. She had several points there.
Yeah.
There were no lies detected.
That part. You
Yes.
know, that's one thing there. No lies detected. Yeah.
And you know what? One of the reasons that we want y'all to call in and voice your opinion on the YouTube and all that is because there's things that you could say
That's right.
that we can't really say.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
We can't say all that.
We can co-sign.
We co-sign.
Like, say it. That's why Al MKE.
Yeah.
A lot of things. That,
Yeah,
you know.
that's why you hear from Al.
That's
because
right.
Al come in, and there's a lot of things that he says, and we like, yeah. But we can't, you know.
Right.
We can't get out here and say that because we got to, you know, sometimes we got to play devil's advocate.
Decorum.
Jump in and, you know. But we got to maintain a sense of decorum. But y'all.
That's right.
As long as y'all don't cuss.
That's right.
And, you know, Andrew got the dump button.
I was just going to say that.
As long as y'all don't cuss, we good. We out here.
Yep.
We out here in these
We
streets.
in these streets.
So, you know, y'all call in and say whatever you feel. We, however, don't have the pleasure of anonymity and innocence.
So now don't get us twisted.
Yeah.
Now. We gonna say what we feel.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be a sense of decorum.
yeah. You know, we gotta be like, hold up.
Yeah, wait
and
a
then with the
minute.
orange man, the way he's having FCC go after everybody.
We gotta be cool.
Yeah, we gotta be like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but y'all call in.
Yeah,
Y'all say what y'all need to say, because that's why we here.
that's right.
So we can be like, oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Be black on that and be like, I ain't got no problem with it.
exactly.
You know?
I mean, because when we out there, we like, did you hear that?
Right. Absolutely, boy. We had the behind the scenes. We're like, woo.
Yeah.
You're like, you gonna learn today.
Yeah, man, she lit that one up today. She lit that up. Yeah.
Yeah, Melissa, like, yeah. So, and for me, Bailey, with the type of person I am, I truly believe in having to hit people with the hard truth. You get what I'm saying? Because so many times we try to pacify it and, you know, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
No. And if we're talking about, you know, Milwaukee Black Talk.
Right.
Which is what we are here at The Truth, then, you know, we talking. Yes, everybody else can listen in. We get that. But do we not do it? That's just like saying we having a meeting somewhere. We want the community to come out, and some people that don't look like us come to the meeting too. Do we now tone down what we going to say in the meeting? No. We gonna check some stuff in. There you go.
We gonna keep it real
to the next level.
Yes.
So that's where I'm like, yeah, we got to have those hard conversations, and because some of those people that need to hear the hard conversations might be in the room.
There it is.
And some of the people that may not be holding other people accountable, like just like where these homicides have happened as of late, and it's like anger homicides, anger, the way that the excessive amount of gunshots that are, you know, at these crime scenes, and they talking about they found X amount of markers of shell casings and all of that. It's like, we got to say something, because what you have to remember is this, and this is an old saying, but it remains true.
Right.
Bullets ain't got no name.
Not a name, nothing. No names, no initials, no nothing.
Bullets ricochet.
All over the place.
So
you could not have anything to do with the scenario. You just happening along.
Driving your car and get hit.
Out of nowhere.
You in your house, where you're supposed to be, your humble abode, where you're supposed to be able to be safe and at
secure,
peace.
At peace. Yes, your
leave
humble
all
dwelling.
the problems outside.
Exactly.
And be able to sit with your children, your grandchildren, whatever the case may be.
Your family, yes.
And here you go, having to try to dodge some bullets that you didn't even know was about to start coming through your home.
God forbid. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you know, we have to have these. And when we talk about, you know, 12, 13, 14-year-olds, the sad reality, whether some people want to admit it or not, it's not uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
It's not uncommon. I wish it was.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not.
Yeah.
And so that's just, yes, we got a lot of issues that we need to deal with. And sometimes we talk about trying to deal with the beast itself. But first, we got to get ourselves together to be ready to fight the beast.
Right.
Because we spend time in our community, in my opinion, bickering with each other.
Yes.
As opposed to getting to the solution of, okay, well, right now, we need all hands on deck.
Yeah.
How do we get all hands on deck so we can approach these situations?
Yeah.
Our Latino brothers and sisters, in my opinion, they come together quicker than we do.
Yeah.
They come together quicker than we do. And, some people may, agree to disagree with me, and I get it. But I see them when something happens, how they come together and unite for their Latino brothers and sisters. We have selective things that we will unite on. We won't unite on the fact that there's a lot of people being shot and killed inside of our community, but let it be a law enforcement officer. Now the world has to change. But we're not, we know where some of these people live in our community. Mm-hmm. We know some of the trouble spots in our community. We got to go with them just as aggressive as we would if somebody, law enforcement or anybody else, did something that we felt was egregious and this shouldn't have happened. When we hear about little kids getting raped, where are we at standing up on that to be like, no, this ain't going down? Where are we at going in a rightful way? I'm not saying going up there like, oh, we're going to tear the school up because we heard about this teacher. No, but why aren't we going to let our voices be heard? Why aren't we running for some of the school board seats in the districts that we live in if we're saying, I don't agree with how they doing that. Oh, they did that. They took a vote on this. You have the same right as any one of those MPS school board members to run for school board in your district. If you're really concerned about it and you feel like you're a difference maker, get your ass on the ballot.
Yeah.
See if the community really rocks with you the way you feel they do.
Mm-hmm.
And get on the school board. I mean, get inside. We got to get inside to deal with some of these issues. And oftentimes, it's a lot of people talking loud and doing nothing.
One thing I want to say, though, a lot of people come upon those situations and they do those things because there are people that come along, maybe someone that's in office now, and grooms them and helps them understand what needs to happen. And those opportunities don't happen often. So I'm calling upon people that are on the board now.
Mm-hmm.
Find those people in your community that need to come up, that need to step up, and that are qualified and that have what they need. There are people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see that spark in somebody, take them on.
Mm-hmm.
Work with them, because it doesn't all just come out, and you don't just, a lot of people don't just go, okay, I'm going to do this. But if you're someone that, or you're on the council, or you're on the whatever, or you're a member of the political group here in Milwaukee, take somebody under your wing and groom them. There's a lot of young people out here that are doing things and being responsible. We talk about the problems here in Milwaukee. We talk about the things that are happening. But I want to venture to say that there are even more, there are better things and greater things going on that just aren't in front of us, but what we see, we talk about, right? And those are some of the worst things. But there are greater things going on in our community, and those things, we have to find, because people don't toot their own horns when they're out here doing the right things, right?
That's why we got the True Community Awards and other things where people are recognized. Yeah.
So older people and people that are in positions, look around you. I challenge each one of you to just find one or two people and, pull them in. If they're, start them on your staff, get them to volunteer, get them to come out and do stuff, and take them under your wing, and, start getting them in the little paid positions and stuff, and grooming them to do, to take your position.
All the women, Malele Cox does that all the time.
Yeah, to take your, groom them to take your position when you out. When
Absolutely.
you decide you want to retire or do whatever, groom them for that. Groom them for other positions, so that, and I mean, it only brings wealth to you and your position mission anyway. Having more people in more places.
Absolutely.
You know, that's what we have to do as a community. And that's what I've made it a task to do throughout my radio career. Bring other people in.
Absolutely. It's so many people that I can be like, yep, they brought in. They brought
They work for me.
Yep, that's one of my. Yeah, absolutely.
I had one of the Truth Award winners. Work for me. He was on stage. I was working for me. Yes, you were. All right then. Come on, let's go. I coined them all my kids. It doesn't matter. They could be the same age as me. They're all my kids, and all had a touch in their life and helped them learn at least one thing. You know what I mean?
Right. We got to get ready to take care of some bills. But SIP46 on the YouTube page said, "We don't stand together at all. You can't have 5 people together without some BS," and that's a sad reality. We don't like to look at those facts.
Not always.
I ain't say always. He didn't say always, but he said out of those people, it's gonna be, and that's a sad truth. I talked about solutions being Dane yesterday. I said we talk about the problems, but we also talk about what's the solution, and that's what we want to hear from people.
And that's what we were just talking about.
Yep. We got to take care of some bills. You're listening to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 101.7 FM. The Truth will be black.
70 million people in the U.S. have learning and thinking differences, like ADHD and dyslexia. Each has their own story. This is ours. At first, I thought it was just a phase. Then schoolwork became a struggle. Emotions got bigger, and my kids started falling behind. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark trying to find answers. Then I learned about Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering parents and kids like us. It was like we had a light to show us the path ahead. Whenever new challenges came up, their guidance helped us figure out our next step. We still have tough days, but now we have direction. And I have the tools and resources I need to help my child thrive. No matter where you are on the path, Understood can help you keep moving forward. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Breaking down the issues that shape our city and our future.
The worst kind of whites, not that I'm picking on white folks, but you know how it goes, is the ones that think that they will lose something if this country becomes more fair and equal. I'm going to say that again. The worst kind of white people are the ones that think that if a black person gets a job and gets an opportunity, and they ignore how hard the black person had to work and the racism, the bigotry, and the discrimination, and just how people turn their noses up at smart black people. They hate us. And the black person works really hard and overcomes maybe generational curses of poor health and poverty and all of those things. And we got to deal with the police and the criminal justice system that doesn't often have our backs. And then the black person gets a job, gets an opportunity, and a white person sees that and thinks that they lost. Those are the worst kind.
It's The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 to noon. Catch it live on YouTube or tune in to 101.7 The Truth.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage, because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person, complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
We got southbound 41 backing up a bit, right past Capitol Drive. The northbound side looks a little worse. We got more delays from Wisconsin Avenue all the way up to Capitol. Southbound 43, heavy from Hampton all the way down to about Locust. We've also got eastbound 94 hitting the brakes. You're seeing delays starting around 76th Street, and it's pretty much solid all the way to 35th. Then it opens up into the Marquette. You're good to go. On the westbound side, 27th Street's going to be slow all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team morning forecast today. Early freezing rain should end. Partly cloudy skies for the rest of the day. A high of 43. Tonight, mostly cloudy, a low of 35. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 101.7 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Truth Nation, great morning. Welcome, Black. I am the legendary Homer Blow, along with my girl,
Bales. Oh, I'm sorry, Bailey Coleman.
You know what? See, I'm just gonna keep saying with my girl, and then however she introduces herself after that is how she introduces herself.
Andrew got me.
Yeah, because
Andrew got me. Say it, Andrew. Go ahead and say it.
What's up, Bales?
Hey, Andrew. What's wrong? You okay, Homer?
Yeah.
Okay. Just check it.
Just make it. Yeah.
All right.
So me and Dame ain't got no chance in saying that.
I don't know. We'll have to work on it.
But OG Andrew got the clearance right away.
You got the clearance.
All right. Okay. You know, I was bringing up the point of when I say oftentimes when we see other people that go through situations in the city.
You were talking about the Hispanic community.
Yeah, and you know, you see them in unison, and it's like, hey, man, we got to stand up for this. And it doesn't appear to be a lot of infighting. And if it is, they have it so under check that you don't end up seeing it spill out, because they all come in marching, they all going to these places, and they're saying, like, this is wrong, this is that, and that's how it is. But oftentimes for us, if we can get 25 people in a room for a community meeting, we lucky. We lucky in a place that holds 150. That's just like where they trying to name the highway in Washington County Charlie Kirk.
Right.
And you see how many people that don't look like us that packed that room. It was over 100-something people. They were people over people.
Yeah. They was, but I bet you if they tried to take King Drive away from us, it came up this all the way down here in Milwaukee. They tried to take King Drive off and name it Charlie Kirk, then they be out here.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
We'll all be out here. We'll all be out here.
A lot of
right,
us.
right here over on the corner. Right up. We'll all be out here for that.
But there's a situation where Milwaukee cancels Cesar Chavez Day event after abuse allegations surface.
Right, and these allegations are pretty strong, and
he's deceased. So,
he is deceased, many years deceased, decades.
Right,
deceased, and they're coming out now, and I think it's the Epstein file stuff that is making people more sensitive to this and all that.
The hashtag Me Too movement and all of those things.
And these are allegations that really took place like back in the 70s, So.
Well, if they went after Bill.
Well, back then, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was people way, way back then that was talking about, well, when I was coming up and all of that kind of stuff.
Right. And I mean, the lady who really and I'm trying to find her name in this article, that really shouldered the movement.
Dolores, are you speaking of Dolores?
I believe so. He impregnated her twice.
Yeah, we got a
She's
clip
in her
on this.
80s. Yeah, you know what? Y'all got to listen to this. You got the clip, Andrew?
Yep,
okay,
we got the clip.
Let's roll this clip so y'all could get the full rundown.
Yep.
Developing tonight, sexual abuse allegations surface against late civil rights leader Cesar Chavez. Now, events celebrating him around the country are being canceled, including here in Milwaukee. This all comes from a New York Times story published this morning alleging that Chavez, one of the co-founders of the labor group United Farm Workers, sexually abused two underage girls. When the paper interviewed Dolores Huerta about the allegations, she admitted that she was also abused by Chavez and that she became pregnant twice with him and gave birth to two children. In a statement, Milwaukee Alderwoman Jocasta Zamarripa says the city's Cesar Chavez Day celebration, scheduled for later this month, the 31st, will not be taking place. She adds that she will be joining the broader community conversation about what it means to have Cesar Chavez Drive bear his name, and I am committed to being part of that discussion in the coming weeks.
New at 9, Brett. Zimmel's term as interim U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Wisconsin ended this week.
Yeah, that crazy.
So the movement, I always try to let people understand that while the movement was bigger than the person, right? So the farm workers that he represented, that movement was a movement that he led.
Absolutely.
It's like Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement, right?
Correct.
The civil rights movement was bigger. Even though sometimes we treat Martin Luther King as he were bigger, hence the monument in Washington and all the things, really the movement was bigger than he was. And it meant more to us as a culture.
Correct.
That it happened, right? And I think, and it always has bothered me that the lady that was right by his side during the whole deal and was just as important, she never received the type of recognition
and fanfare
that he did.
Right.
But, I know more about the civil rights movement than I do about Cesar Chavez and the whole that whole movement. So I just think it's interesting that even she, now I think they said she was in her 80s, she's in her 84, that she's actually speaking out now because she had 2 kids by him.
Right.
And gave them up. And that brings a lot of questions in, why wouldn't you say anything back then? Why, some people feel she might have felt like she was that dedicated to the movement that she could not speak negatively about him. And I think that's she said something along those lines, that she was so dedicated and they were all so dedicated to the movement that she couldn't think of the negativity, but only the positivity of what was going on. But she was raped at least twice on record, probably more.
Correct.
That she admitted. And it's all alleged because he's dead now, long since, and can't be there to corroborate. But they do say that there's some records and things that they have that corroborates her story.
Right. And again, these documents show a pattern of sexual abuse and rape by Cesar Chavez, including the grooming and assault of girls as young as 12 years old. And these women carried enormous pain for decades because they feared that speaking the truth would cost the movement everything they had sacrificed to build. And that is an impossible burden, and they should never have to carry it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And this is in that Fox 6 story that we just played.
So I got a poll question.
Go ahead.
If this were Martin Luther King, would we be considering changing the street name, getting rid of the monument in Washington? That's my question.
Well, the Orange Man would absolutely hurry up and get rid of the monument in Washington.
Because that monument is standing strong, but I'm waiting for...
If these type of allegations came out, the Orange Man would be like, see, he was a terrible person. He was a terrible person.
Andrew, you got that? You putting that up on a poll? I think about that, and there were allegations.
They would be
Martin
working
Luther
to
King.
move it down, to remove it today if it was up to the Orange Man.
There were allegations against Martin Luther King Jr. There were allegations. It was infidelity, right? There was no. We haven't heard about any kind of minors or any.
Right.
It was just infidelity to consenting adults, but he was married. And I think for Coretta, clearly, she was like, the movement is more important.
Mm-hmm.
The culture moving forward was more important. But these ladies these days.
well, I mean, you got
it's different.
Former
now.
First Lady Michelle Obama talking about she hated Barack for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's.
You know.
The True Talk text lines are open at 833-212-1017.
But you know what? But I think when you go through marriages, you deal with that, and you deal with infidelity, and you deal with, and back then there were more women that were willing to, brush the side chick aside, especially when you got kids. And remember, a lot of women back then were homemakers. They weren't out earning their own money. So what else? You got to decide what you're going to do.
Right. Before we go to break, on our YouTube page, No Doubt said, this is why you can't idolize any man or woman. Admiration should be reserved for God. LaRon Taylor said, why didn't these documents come out 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago?
True.
But the catalyst was a street being renamed after him. LaRon Taylor said, I believe the victims, but that's a valid question. Abstract Norris says Chavez movements were mainly for Chicago. The Black Panthers reached out for coalition with Chavez, but some of the Mex-American community opposed it due to difference in culture and policies, or mainly for Chicanos, Abstract said. And we got to get ready to take care of some bills, but we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
We got some on the True Talk text line, too. So
Okay.
833-212-1017. Keep it coming, y'all. We want to hear.
We'll be black. Truth in the morning.
Honest, direct, and always thought-provoking.
Nice people get applause. Oh, that was a thoughtful thing to say. It's like when you ask somebody a question and the person repeats back to you, good question. They're being nice, but kindness earns respect. Being nice pleases people. Being kind improves them, and that difference, the one personal strength you should always have, character.
Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 to 6, live on YouTube and broadcasting on 1017 The Truth.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
Redlining happened here. Some neighborhoods are still left behind. When decisions are made about our blocks, our homes, and our families, we deserve to be heard. The Milwaukee County Office of Equity and Empower invites you to help us tell the story of wealth by taking a short survey online. What do you need to build wealth for your family, business, or neighborhood? Take the survey and be entered in to win concert tickets, cash prizes, and more. Take the survey now through the end of March at mkestoryofwealth.com. That's mkestoryofwealth.com.
Sweet Talks Medical Spa in Menominee Falls. Skip the sterile clinical office feel. Sweet Talk stays on the cutting edge of beauty and wellness innovations in a vibrant, playful space, promoting self-love and confidence. Sweet Talk specializes in a range of treatments, including injectables, medical-grade skincare, weight loss, hormone therapies, and more. Not sure where to start? Sweet Talks offers comprehensive wellness consultations to create a customized plan centered around you. Because at Sweet Talks, your goals are their goals. Learn more at sweettalks.com.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Great morning, Truth Nation. Welcome, Black. We are inside the American Family Insurance Studio in the heart of downtown at the Avenue. I am the legendary Home Blow, along with my girl,
Bailey Coleman.
And our Truth text poll is up. If there were allegations against Dr. King, would we be calling for the same thing that you're hearing with the Cesar Chavez situation?
They taking down statues,
change the street name.
They talking about changing the street name here in Milwaukee, but they have it. You know.
Right, absolutely.
Some places they're stopping the parade. They're not having parades.
Right.
You know, all the things.
Yeah, and it's still a just breaking type story.
Yes.
So, but to know that renaming the street, you know what I'm saying, taking his name off the street is on the table.
Yeah.
According to the alderwoman.
Right. And so he passed away in I think they said 1993.
Was that 93? Yes, I believe that is the correct answer.
So he's been gone for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
There's some decades in there.
Mm-hmm.
So those kids that they had probably in their 50s or 60s now. But the women who are alleging he raped them are all still alive, from my understanding, and have corroboration with regard to what happened to them. They have proof.
Right.
That's
Real
supposedly, allegedly. I haven't seen any proof, but they say the story says that they do have proof that these things happen to them. So it's very interesting because they are like, nah, stop with the celebration.
Right.
You can't shout him out.
Right. Right.
It's, so.
You got something on the True Talk text line?
Oh, yeah. 833-212-1017. We look at your president. He celebrated, and he did a lot of sugar honey iced tea. Oh.
Facts. Facts.
Al. Hey, Al.
Facts.
Let's see. Blake said they have complaints on file when all these things happen to date. Yeah. So Craig said, I believe that our people have been conditioned to believe that when we come together as a whole, nothing's going to change. And that's up to the government to allow the change for us. But we have to make it happen ourselves. That's true.
Yeah, that's my whole thing when I say that we have to be able to get together, like to really make these things happen, because we got enough stuff besides the things that we don't have and that we know that we should have equal rights to have. We have been able to take care of our communities for decades.
Yes.
And that's where I'm going.
And you know what? The resilience
there it is.
Of our community
there it is.
Unmatched.
Our community, our people.
Our people.
You know what I mean?
Why do you think that people are so upset that we haven't been out protesting?
Right.
Because they're like, hey, you supposed to be with it. Why?
Right.
We did all that.
Right.
We did that. Yeah, we did that too. We could give you a few pointers if you want a couple, but we still here. I mean, while they're showing protests and all that, we're showing line dancing and the latest line dancing. We have masters.
But yet, now this is how this is going to play until you talk about line dances. But yet, we don't have our boots on the ground.
Boom. That part. I mean.
But we got them fans. We got them fans.
Crazy.
But we ain't got the boots on the ground.
But I won't say, you know what? But we have ours that are vigilant. We do have ours that are vigilant. And
it has to be a lot more, though, because we're fighting a beast.
We have to bring everybody else along, and I'll leave it at that. We have to work to bring everybody else along, but it's not like we're not observing and we don't know. We have some people that aren't, and there could be more, but I'm not just going to, leave us out there and say we ain't doing nothing, because we started the civil rights movement. We did all these things. We brought these people along with us. We just need to reorganize, as President Obama would say.
Now, they got to pick up the damn ball. That's what they got to do, because, again, we did. So it's like blueprints are in place. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did the blueprint. That's why we can go over here and line dance and learn the new. Because we got the blueprint. We gave it to y'all. Y'all need to pick up the ball.
Y'all need to now put the boots on the ground and put them damn fans down.
We will when we're ready. Let me say this.
We should have been ready.
Let me say this. When it really, truly comes down to it, we do have boots on the ground, and we are ready to go.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it. Now, your cousin and them, your relatives, you know the ones. Now, you're going to have to bring them along.
Okay, so you can't say.
You're going to have to bring them along.
You can't say we. It's like some of us are already there. And that's the only split. Like, it's some of these people that are not.
I'm not going to trash. I'm not going to trash my community.
Well, you just said, but hang on. Didn't you just say my cousins?
Your people.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So ain't that kind of trash to the people saying your people?
No, it's your people. There's always a few stragglers with any culture, with any race.
That's why I say a minority. That's why I always say a minority group. I never say the majority. I say it's a minority group. Okay. But I'm not going to give the minority group a pass because they need to get their sugar honey iced tea together. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we are working to get you to things. We talked about Marquita Barnes with the PNCC, and now it has just put a halt to that program because of the $2.3 million that she misappropriated and didn't provide all of the services. Some people she did, but there's a lot of people that she didn't. So now some of the people who are doing the right thing, the people that we're speaking about in this particular realm, now they're being punished.
Right.
They're being punished. It's like, okay, we get it. You got a big, contract. You got some federal money, but don't throw the rest of us under the bus that are really out here doing it. The same way that when we award the people with the Truth Community Awards, we can't act like just because they ain't getting these big dollars that some of these other corporations or organizations get, that they not nothing. They are.
Yeah,
they actually,
absolutely.
A lot of the times are doing more than the big organizations.
Exactly. Very true. Very
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah,
So that's where I be with it. Let's see, the poll. Make sure you get in on this poll. If there were allegations against Dr. King, would we be calling for the same thing as you're hearing that's happening with the Cesar Chavez, wanting the street name changed, wanting his monument to come down, and all of that?
All the things.
Canceling the holiday and any of those things.
Yeah.
What are we looking at, Andrew, so far?
Currently, it's 50-50 right now.
Wow. 50-50.
Damn.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? That the business. Hey, point proven. Hashtag point proven.
How would you feel? Would you want to do all that?
Listen, again, if they're egregious as what we're hearing with Cesar Chavez, then I would have to say yes. I would have to say yes.
Wow.
Because you got everybody that's looking up to, and it's just so many things that can come along with it. So and it's just like, because if we're going with right is right and wrong is wrong, then that's a teaching moment.
Yeah.
That's a teaching moment. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? 50-50. Ask her the question, OG Andrew, because you can call her that name.
Bales, what would you do if these allegations occurred? Hypothetically.
Well, OG. For me, I would want to have it fully researched.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Of course. And you know what? If they occurred, then I think that
if they're proven.
What I would do would be I would switch it up. Okay. And knowing that the movement was bigger than any one person, it's like working here at this radio station. Not one of us is bigger than the truth.
That's right.
Right? Not one show
brand.
on
That's
here
right.
is bigger than the truth.
I always told my staff that.
Yeah, I always told my staff that too. So, with that being said, I would probably switch most things to a name synonymous with the civil rights movement if it wasn't the civil rights movement.
There you go. Ta-da! Listen, Truth Nation,
And that's
thank
what
you.
I think the farm workers should do too.
That part. Truth Nation, again, we thank you for tuning in and logging on to Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Yes.
Bailey?
Hey, I just want to say, like and follow. I am Bailey Coleman, Facebook, Instagram, all the things. Make sure you're there. And you know what? Make sure you're here tomorrow morning. My guy Dane will be sitting over here in my seat.
That's right. We got a guest.
Yes.
We got an interview.
Oh, yeah. So make sure you're here.
Absolutely. Up next, the award-winning Sherwin Hughes with Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 FM The Truth. If nobody has told you that they love you today, I want to let you know that I love you. Holla Black. Peace.